Wow, that's a big light. Okay. So I'm going to stand slightly away from the light. Is that a very bright light or is it just me? All right. First of all, I just want to thank every single one of you for the effort you made to A, come here, B, love this movie, and C, dress so beautifully. I mean, everywhere I go, I thought I knew how to put it together, but I'm not even on the Richter scale with all of you. I mean, you've just like taken it off the planet. You're unbelievable. And you know how wonderful it is that we all get to say hello to one another, because what really is special about this is we were all brought together here because we loved this film. And there are a million films to love, but it's very rare that you have a film that brings people from all walks of life, from all over the world together, because they have a very profound attachment to the subject matter. And in the world that we live in, where things are frightening and things are moving faster than the speed of sound and we don't even know what to believe anymore, to go back in time in this beautiful island in Mackinac, in this glorious hotel, the Grand Hotel, you know, it's just, there is something it rescues you, I think. You know, this is just beautiful. It's magical, as we all say, everyone who worked on Summer in Time. Now, I have made a lot of movies and series. In fact, more than I can actually remember, because sometimes I look it up on IMDb and I wonder why I'm tired, and I go, I did that? Oh my gosh. I don't even remember the titles for half of them. But this one I will never forget. Christopher Reeve and I came to this island to make this little movie. He just made Superman, right? He was huge, big. This was a little tiny movie that even Universal didn't know they were making, pretty much. And if you've ever been on a movie, you have great crews, extraordinary people, big trucks, noisy generators. You know, we had horses. And when we moved from one set to another, it was like a promenade of horses. And the crew, who are used to trucks, had to put it on the back of a horse and buggy. And Chris and I and everyone on the crew were given bicycles. His was number 1, mine was number 7 or something. I'm not sure why it wasn't number 2, but whatever. It worked. But it was almost like summer camp for us. We were making this beautiful movie, but we all bonded together. And I think what you see in this movie, even though you can't see the behind-the-scenes people, but you meet some of them here, we were all a team. There was no ego there. We were all together making this beautiful story. And normally, no one would ever finance a movie like this. And as we know, when it came out, they damned it, and they wouldn't even let us promote it. So the fact that we're even here today talking about it or watching it is an absolute miracle. But it speaks to me of the human condition. Because when it comes down to it, in life, the most important things are the love you've shared, whether it was for a minute or a lifetime, and the difference you've made. And that brings me to the most important point of all tonight, which is that all of you have been really supporting my Open Hearts Foundation, which I'm incredibly, incredibly grateful for, and the Grand Hotel allowing us to do this. So if you've been buying scarves, hats, or whatever it is, you're bidding on things, and the raffle, you're doing an amazing, amazing bit of work. I've worked with big organizations, and I realized that what really was needed was what my mother always said, which is that in life, everyone has challenge, and when they do, they close off their hearts. But if you can accept, which is the hardest thing in life, open your heart and somehow reach out to help someone else, you do not have to look very far to see someone actually worse off than you. And when you do that, and you can help them, even by listening, you have purpose. And when you have purpose in life, you have a full life. You can love yourself, and if you can love yourself, you're able to love others. And so basically, it's also the theme of this movie. And tragically, it was also the theme of Chris Reeve's life. He was a fabulous actor and a great human being, But oh my gosh, after that accident, he changed the world for people with disabilities, changed it. I mean, he was an extraordinary man. He used to say that the rest of his family were intellectuals, and he was sort of like considered the not very smart one. He was brilliant, literally brilliant, and but lovely and gawky and very athletic, and everything in life he liked to do on his own. He liked to sail on his own, fly on his own, ride horses on his own, whatever it was, on his own. And after the accident, he used to say, he said, Jane, you know, it's so hard for me. He said, because 24/7, two people have to make sure I'm alive, 24/7. And, but he taught me so much. He taught me so much about giving back, about realizing that life was worth living, even if it wasn't the life you thought you were supposed to be living. Dana was amazing, and you know, she said, you're still you. You're still the man I love. And in a strange way, the whole experience of Somewhere in Time, from everyone who worked on it, including Chris, and these amazing reunions where we come together and we meet like-minded people, and we actually get to meet strangers, and we find that their stories are fascinating and, you know, connecting us. I mean, that's what life is, as far as I'm concerned. So this movie is way more than that. This experience is way more than that. I can't thank you enough for supporting what we're doing with Open Hearts. And if you want to know more, there's a, you know, you can go and find out. Trina can tell you all about it. I think it's fabulous that we don't have to dress up as ghouls to have an excuse to dress up and have fun, right? And I think the Grand Hotel should do this all year round. I think they should make it an opportunity that they have like a storefront there where you can go and rent it. Because trust me, it's hard to bring all this gear. I know you know that. Like, oh, I'm allowed a handbag and a carry-on and hats. But then you have to put all four on your head at once with the feathers. No, just joking. But I'm excited. Is there anyone here who's never seen the movie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. Don't tell them about the you-know-what. And don't ask about the watch. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you and enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.